up. He's Matt Bonner, San Antonio Spurs forward, who joins us now. Matt, where are you right now?
I am in Holderness, New Hampshire.
What are you doing there?
I'm about to go work out, but I'm on your show first.
Oh, okay. Well, we like that. Are you? How big? Like, if you walk down the street, what's it like?
It depends. I mean, in New Hampshire, I feel like people know who I am, but no one really cares that much. So no one does anything. They just walk down like a normal person.
Are you the greatest player in New Hampshire history?
For basketball, I'm not trying to sound conceited, but I would have to say yes.
Okay. You have the most.
It's not a huge basketball case, so that doesn't really say much.
Is your brother the second best player in New Hampshire history?
Possibly.
All right. The story that caught my eye is you were DJing, and I didn't know how long you've been How long you been DJing?
That was my world debut.
Oh, it was. Did you always dream of being a DJ?
I have. It was always a goal in life, and I accomplished it. So we'll see where it goes from there. But no, in all seriousness, our nonprofit, the Rock On Foundation, was tasked with the tremendous responsibility of throwing my hometown of Concord, New Hampshire's 250th birthday celebration. So we threw Rock On Fest, which was a music festival, a street ball basketball tournament, fireworks, artist village, a bunch of other family fun programming.
Cool.
And it was all free for the community as part of Concord's 250th celebration. So it was a lot of fun, and I was fortunate enough to use my poll to get a half-hour family-friendly DJ set dance party going.
All right, give me your set list.
My whole set list. I don't think we have enough time to go through it all because it was like 1 minute snippets of each song. But suffice to say, if you throw in like a Kids Bop CD, you hit most of the songs. A lot of Taylor Swift, some Frozen soundtrack dance remixes, of course some Beatles, among a bunch of other stuff.
Which Spurs teammate would have enjoyed the set the most?
That's a good question. I'm gonna go with Patty Mills. He's a real big music fan, music lover. I think he would have enjoyed that.
Worst dancer on the Spurs is who?
Me.
The second worst.
That's a no-brainer. Second worst. I don't know. I don't think there's really any good dancers on the Spurs, to be honest with you.
Oh, Tony Parker.
We're all pretty.
Tony Parker's got to be able to dance.
I've never really seen anybody on our team dance before, so I'm not qualified to answer this question.
Well, you don't strike me as a team that hits the clubs.
No, definitely not.
Well, Popovich might be a good dancer. Like ballroom dancing, Popovich might be good.
He might be. Again, like I said, I don't think I'm being honest here. I don't think I've ever seen anybody on our team dance before.
And we were wondering about this. He's Matt Bonner, the Spurs forward, joining us, Dan Patrick Show. You're known as the Red Mamba?
That's one of my monikers.
Okay. I'm thinking when you DJ, you're known, instead of Dead Mouse, you're Red Mouse.
Ooh, I like that.
All right. That's on the house. That's free, all right?
Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you.
I like that. Yeah, I'm proud of myself with that. Have any of the Spurs been to your hometown?
No, but everybody on my team has been to New Hampshire before, and here's why. When we played the NBA World Games last preseason, we went to Germany, and then we played in Turkey. And on our way there, we stopped to refuel in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, at Peace Trade Port, which used to be a huge military base. So we stopped there to refuel, and we all got off the plane to stretch our legs. And there's like one terminal, and there's a huge sign that says "Welcome to New Hampshire." So I immediately had to point out to everybody that this was everybody's first time, and probably only time in New Hampshire. And I even snapped a selfie with me and Tim Duncan with that sign in the background, so I could have that like 50 years from now to show like my great grandkids.
How often do you text with these guys during the off season?
Yeah.
Like, what would you say to Duncan?
We just text funny stuff back and forth, whatever.
Like?
So usually like group text messages with a bunch of the guys, and you just like if you come across something funny that pertains to a situation. Like for example, I was watching the Pan Am games, and it was Argentina versus Brazil volleyball, I think.
Yeah.
And it was like a really heated contest. And I just took like a picture with my phone of the screen and sent it to like a bunch of the guys, including Manu and Thiago. Argentina and Brazil. It was just busting chops, like huge rivalry, who's going to win, and guys start filling in jokes, that kind of stuff.
How many languages are spoken on your team?
That's a really good question. Let's see here. We got French. I'm going by last year's squad. French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, English. I guess that's it because Australia and Canada speak English.
Yeah.
So 5.
Where are your rings right now?
I can't tell you. This is on public live radio.
Wait. You don't have? Do you have one with you in New Hampshire? I would imagine to show it off, right?
I may or may not have one with me in New Hampshire. Some meathead's going to be like, "Hey, Bonner's got his rings up at his house." Dude, I know he's working out at Holderness right now. No one's home. Let's go. The next day, I come home and my house is ransacked.
Oh God! All right, sorry about that. When's the last time you got in a fight? Have you ever been in a fight?
Not since second grade at the Boys and Girls Club.
Did you win?
No, but it was like a 5th or 6th grader. So
she beat you up.
Yeah. No. I took a few hits, but it wasn't too bad.
Are you are the Spurs programmed the way the Patriots are of what to say and not to say to the media?
No, I don't think so. No,
because the Patriots
no one
are.
Tells me what to say.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
there's no secret because everybody's nervous whenever I say Greg Popovich. Everybody's always nervous.
On the Spurs or who?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
The Spurs. Like nobody tells stories. Not talking out of school about Popovich. Are you nervous?
He's like one of the most humble people on the planet, and I think because of that doesn't like the limelight, doesn't care to be in the limelight. So people respect that.
Do you have a better favorite story that you'll tell your grandkids about Duncan or Popovich, and what would it be?
Man, you're just putting me on the spot here. Let me think.
I'm Kobe.
I'm Kobe?
Yeah.
My favorite Tim Duncan story, and I've told this story many times, and this is something I will tell my kids, my grandkids. I tell it to my basketball camp. When I got traded from Toronto Raptors to the San Antonio Spurs in the summer of 2006, I got the news, and I decided, hey, I'm going to get to San Antonio 2 months before training camp, and I'm going to get there early, and they were doing workouts at the practice facility, and I was going to be there for those and work really hard and be at peak physical condition come training camp, make a good impression, yada, yada, yada. So I get there like 2 months before training camp. It's August in San Antonio, and if anybody's been to San Antonio in August,
God.
It's like 1,000 degrees and humid. And we're doing the first day. I show up. We're lifting weights. We're playing pickup. We're doing shooting drills, and we're doing some conditioning. And then after all that, I'm pretty tired. It's my first day. We go outside, and we got this huge man-made hill built in the back of the practice facility. And it's so hot. It's almost noon. It's really hot. And I'm thinking, man, what the heck do they have us doing now? And they're like, all right, we're going to do all these different footwork drills up and down this hill in the heat. And I'm like, I don't know if I can make it through this. And, I'm getting ready to go. And right behind me, who's right behind me? Tim Duncan's tapping me on the shoulder like, come on, you got this. Let's go. And he's doing it with us. And it's like, I know this a long time ago, but he still won multiple championships, MVPs, the whole nine. It's just like so uplifting to see him right behind me and everybody else who was there, kind of leading the charge.
Well, he sets the example. People don't realize his sneaky sense of humor. I always tell people he's sort of like Greg Maddux. He's very unassuming, but if you're around Tim Duncan, his sense of humor is biting. He's funny, very funny guy.
Yeah, very dry sense of humor for sure.
Enjoy New Hampshire and the weather without the humidity before you head to San Antonio. And congrats, and go ahead. You're Red Mouse whenever you DJ the next time. All right.
Absolutely, and if you ever come up to New Hampshire and want to go skiing or take a dip in Lake Winnipesaukee, let me know. I'll hook you up.
I love Winnipesaukee.
Yep. And what about Bob?
Yeah. I love that movie. Is that the greatest New Hampshire movie of all time? What about Bob?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know how many other movies. I actually
it's like the only one.
I saw Steven Tyler when I was up there at Lake Winnipesaukee.
Yeah, no, that's a little known fact. Aerosmith was formed in New Hampshire, actually on Lake Sunapee, but they're from Massachusetts, but they used to spend their summers on Lake Sunapee in New Hampshire, and that's where they all met each other and started playing.
Oh, you know what? Is on Golden Pond in New Hampshire?
Yeah, that's Squam Lake. A lot of lakes up here.
Okay, that's a better movie than What About Bob?
It depends what your taste is.
Oh,
I like What About Bob.
Oh, man. Wow. All right.
You can't go wrong with Bill Murray. He's like the trump card to me.
Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss were awesome in that movie, absolutely. But on Golden Pond, man, I had Kate Hepburn, Henry Fonda, Jane Fonda.
Classic. Sure. Yeah, it was a classic.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with your knowledge of New Hampshire. It's impressive.
Yeah, I loved New Hampshire. I thought it was beautiful. And Winnipesaukee, that water's as clean as your bathtub, if not cleaner.
Yeah, you could drink it.
And it's the Granite State.
Yes.
And remember,
absolutely.
Matt, live free or die, all right?
Yep, state motto. Anything else? Are you Googling New Hampshire right now?
No. I got my hands in the air as if I don't care. Right. Yeah, no, I'm not. I've been to New Hampshire. I've been up there to Lake Winnipesaukee. Loved it. Absolutely. Had the little trolley, the train trolley that takes you into downtown.
That's right, yeah.
Okay. Don't test me, man.
I won't.
You just called me a poser. You just called me a poser, Matt.
I know. I feel really bad now. I'm going to hang up and cry.
Take a picture of your ring and send it to us, all right?
Okay.
All right. We'll put you on hold. Fritzy, we want to see the ring that you may have taken to New Hampshire with you.
Well, I don't have it with me now because I'm at the gym about to work out.
Oh, okay. You're going to go work out. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt.
All right. You're welcome.
That's Matt Bonner, the Spurs forward.